Okay, so today's date is March 6th, 2017, and today's time right now is 8 a.m. And the field site that I visited was my mom's SASID building in Westmont, and it's not really somewhere you would think a classroom would be. It's really like off the chart. It's in an office area, and it kind of reminded me of what The Office would look like. I don't know if you've seen that show. And when I first got there, like an hour ago, when I first got here, like an hour ago, I kind of, like when I was walking in, I felt like I do not want to be here. I like really just wanted to go home and get under my covers and go to bed because I get like a lot of anxiety over meeting new people and like going new places. So when I first got here, it was like, hey, I'm gonna be meeting new people. Like this is new. And like when I got there, of course, like I felt very welcomed. Like teachers came up to me and they were like, "Hi, are you Amanda?" And some of them gave me hugs. Like there was this one girl named Laura. Well, one teacher named Laura, and she told me how happy she was that I was there, and I felt like really kind of like really important because these teachers have been waiting for me to come for like I don't even know, because my mom told them about me like a week ago, so they've been waiting like a week to meet me. So just that feeling of like just that feeling of people have been waiting for you, like for you to come. I don't know. That's really comforting to me. And I mean, it did feel a little awkward. Um, like when I walked in, some of the teachers were like looking at me because my mom didn't tell everyone I was coming. She only told like a couple people, and so the people who didn't know were just standing there awkwardly, like I don't know what's happening and going on. And then I had to tell them, and you have no idea how many times I've told people, "Oh, I'm here to observe you. Oh, I'm here to watch you." Like each time it was a little bit different because I kept on just being tired of telling everyone the same things over and over again. And it's also weird because it, something I was worried about was how the teachers are going to act if I tell them that I'm watching them, because it's not the same experience as like you not telling them. It's kind of like you're affecting them in their work environment. Like yeah, of course, I'm just saying they're not doing anything, but they know they're being watched. So like the fact that I told everyone that I'm going to be watching them kind of made me feel like, hey, my results and my observations aren't going to be completely 100% correct because these teachers will know that I'm watching them and they might act a little bit different. Like some of them might act a little bit more kinder, or some of them might act like a little bit sweeter towards the students, and I may not even know, and I'm just writing down what I'm seeing, even though that may not be what happens every day. Anyways, that just made me think like, hey, maybe my results are different. And sometimes um when I'm here, I feel like a little awkward when I'm just standing around and like writing and looking at things, and then the teachers walk by and just like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, "Oh, hey, bro, like I'm just writing what I see in your kitchen, like just this nothing, I just got my notes." But I just felt really awkward when I would just be standing there staring at like some stupid sign, like reading it and saying, "Oh, wow, this is interesting. We don't have this at our school." And just having the teachers' reactions to like my reactions is just so funny because like I remember like 20 minutes ago, I was like so intrigued because for some reason they have changing tables in the bathroom. So I'm sitting in the bathroom and I'm really just I'm just really weirded out because I don't understand why there's changing tables in the bathroom. Like, there's no kids. And the kids that do come here for school are like 25 to 18 years old. So why do they need a changing table? So I'm sitting there in the bathroom just like staring at it. And then one of the teachers came in. He was like, what's going on? Do you need help? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just looking at your changing table. And then I started writing. It was like, he just looked at me and he just walked away. He was like, okay, I'm done. But, basically, for this period from the time I got here, which was around 7 to now to 8 o'clock, basically nothing's going on. Like, teachers are just getting things ready for the day. So my mom's like sitting at her desk typing some stuff. I don't know what she's typing. She's just typing stuff. And then I watched like the kitchen ladies. They're just getting ready, like getting food ready. They're just going at it. Like, they make so much food. It's crazy. Like, I understand there was like 24 kids coming in, but do you really need 5 pans of French toast sticks? Do you really need like 15 boxes of pancakes? I just don't know why they're making so much food. I'm I'm about to ask someone if there's like another group that comes in after, like maybe a night class. I don't know. But yeah, some things that I've noticed that are everywhere, like stuff that's everywhere, like I keep seeing everywhere, like on a desk, on a chair, in the bathroom, on a table, in on next to a computer. Like, I keep seeing adult wipes. They're everywhere. Like, everywhere I look. There's one on a bench, there's one in boxes. There's boxes full of adult wipes. I don't know why they need so many. Like, I'll be walking around and there'll be like 5 boxes of adult wipes, and then they're like half open, so I'm looking, and they're like this deep in adult wipes. I don't understand. Like, of course, kids are dirty, but I don't know why there's so many. And so there's a lot of adult wipes, and it's really organized. Everything has labels, so there'll be boxes, and the label will have what's in it, and then you'll have a picture, and it's all in color. And I guess that could help with like the students, like if they need help knowing or reading, like what does that say, what's in that box. But still, everything's so labeled. Like, even a chair is like labeled, like what room it belongs in. And there's a lot of signs that talk about how to manage time respectfully and responsibly, and there's a lot of artwork on the walls, and basically I hear a lot of chit-chatting, a lot of loud talking, laughing. There's clocks everywhere, so I'm I hear a lot of clocks ticking, and doors unlocking. Like, the teachers, for some reason, some of the teachers, they like go to their car. Like, I don't see them for another like 10 minutes, and like come back inside with nothing. So I don't know what they're doing out there. But like I said earlier, they're probably getting ready for the day. And then there's just like kitchen sounds, like in general, like making breakfast. There's a lot of like greeting sounds, like, hey, good morning, like, how's your weekend? Because it's Monday, so like how was your weekend? What did you do during the weekend? Like, oh, that's nice. And when I walked in, I know that it says, like, what did I smell? But, I mean, I was trying to smell, but I have, like, a cold. So, I just guessed, like, I was just walking around and, like, smelling things. And in the kitchen, I smelled a lot of vanilla, coffee, apple cider, and cinnamon. So, basically just morning beverages. Because the teachers make, like, a lot of morning beverages and they drink them. So probably that's what I'm smelling. And in there's like there's a big dining hall, and then there's like a rec room, or like, not really, it's like a yoga room, but they use it for like group meetings and stuff. And so that's where all the yoga mats and comfy chairs are. And then there's a hallway in going into the back where there's a bathroom, and then there's a bunch of classrooms, and then there's an office area on the other side. And I just was walking through there, and I noticed in one of the classrooms there's like artwork all over the walls, and it smells like paint. So I smell paint. I also smell like a bunch of oranges and like fruit, but that's in the kitchen, so that could be just breakfast food. And right now there's 8 teachers here. The teacher with the most power seems to be my mom, because she tells people what to do and they listen and they do it, and then they ask her if she needs more help. Like, mainly right now they're just doing their own thing, but I've noticed, like, there's a guy named there's a guy named Bryce, and there's a girl named Jen, and they were like really confused, and I was just like sitting over in the corner asking them, like, just like watching them, and they were like, oh, like, how do we do this? Like, I am so confused. And then they were like, just let's ask Chris. And then they like walked in the other room, and like I heard like a bunch of laughing, and then my mom was like, oh yeah, you do this and this, and then they walked out, and then they did what my mom told them to do. So I was like, yeah, my mom's definitely like the boss of everyone. The person with the least amount of power is probably this lady named Jen, because she does everything that everyone else does, but like she, like, I've noticed she doesn't tell anyone what to do. Like, there's a bunch of teachers, like there's a teacher named Kathy, there's a teacher named Jen. No, not Jen. Laura, Bryce, Julie, Karen. Yeah, they're all like telling each other what to do, and like, yeah, this goes here, like that box of stamps goes there in that room, and then that late, like, one of the teachers will do what the other teacher told them to do, and then like even some of the assistant teachers tell my mom what to do, and she kind of just like does it. But Jen, she like doesn't tell anyone what to do. She just keeps, I feel like she keeps getting pushed around. I feel really bad for her, because I'm normally that person. Like, people just push me around and I'm just like, whatever. But she definitely seems like she has the least amount of power. And then, I can't really participate yet, because I don't want to intrude on the teachers' jobs and like what they're doing. So I'm kind of just doing my own thing right now. But I feel like I could probably participate if some of the students came. And The happiest person seems to be Laura because she's very